What's up, guys? Thanks for checking out another Average at Best gaming video. Before we get started, if you don't mind, go ahead and please smash that subscribe button. I am trying to grow my channel. It would mean a lot to me. Also, if you like the content, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave any comments or feedback you have as well in the comment section below. And that's it. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So I totally switched up the way I was doing sliders from the first two videos that I posted for the best Madden slider setup. Things have changed with their patches, and this is good through patch 1.17. The most recent one came out a couple days ago. So let's hop right into the video, kind of go through how we're doing things this time around, and this is honestly playing fantastic. I'm really enjoying the way the game's playing right now, and I honestly think if you don't pay attention to the fact that this is on pro difficulty and you give it a try, I think you'll really enjoy it too. So first things first, you need to do a profile delete, as you have to with any patch, and at the main menu here we're going to go expert for experience level, simulation for game style, and then we're gonna go ahead and get through all the bull crap and hop over to the main menu. We're gonna go ahead and adjust some other things. Vision wasn't mine, told my niggas the vision was ours. Still a part of shorty. Alright, so once you're in the main menu after you get through the Pro Bowl and all that stuff, go ahead and hop over into your settings. We're going to go in here, we're going to change a couple things. First things first, make sure that it stays on all Madden for skill level, and then simulation for game style. Put the quarter length for 10 minutes and accelerated clock off. Auto flip defensive play call off, and then we're going to turn switch assist on. Injuries, I am borrowing these from Matt 10. Put them down to 5, it plays really, really well. Good find by him. Fatigue, we're going to jack it all the way up to 100, and player speed parity scale is 45. Go ahead, back out, go to penalties. This one's pretty easy, just jack them all. That's it, just max them all out. We want to try to get as many penalties as we can, and of course we're going to use the main menu impact and franchise to try to help with those occurrences. Once that's done, go ahead over to player skill. This one's pretty easy. We're going to zero out all the sliders for the user that are not special teams. So do it once and it makes it really easy. Save that file, but leave special teams at 50. Everything else is 0. And we're actually going to do the same exact thing for the CPU. Just zero out all the main sliders, but don't touch the special team sliders. Just have it kind of look how it is on the screen right here. Next, this isn't gameplay related, but I do think the visual feedback is important. Any on-field helpers need to be turned off. So, you know, the passing buttons, the defensive buttons, pass rush buttons, everything, just turn it all off. Just kind of keep it as crisp and clean as possible. Honestly, it makes the gameplay experience that much better.
College loans really defuckable credit. Discover cars, look back, I know she regret it. But we keep pushing, keep our foot on the pedal.
Another thing that doesn't impact gameplay, but I do throw in my video just because I really like my volume settings for the game. Go ahead and throw in-game commentary down to 45, and I guess I don't really need to read these out for you guys. Can kind of just watch me do them, but yeah, these give really good sound on the field, so if you want to, go ahead and give them a try. If you don't, they really don't impact the actual gameplay on the field.
Forgiveness for a sinner, but is it that simple? Holding on your hands, your body's a temple. Fly you out the cans, menages with bitches. Lobsters in the prawns, start you with spinach. Bottles for the dawn, our party's the biggest.
Maybach music.
Hey. Whoa. You made me this way.
Okay, last thing here in the main menu is auto subs. Go ahead and go into auto subs and put quarterback sub out down to 40. That's the only one you're touching for offense. Defense, you're going to put defensive tackle, defensive end, and linebacker. Put their sub out all down to 40. Leave everyone else at default. These are the only 3 we're touching. I'm using the auto subs as a manipulator for I guess how aggressive they are. So that's what we're going to do then. You're going to load into your franchise. Okay, so once you're in your franchise, go ahead and head on over to options. Now, if you're starting a new franchise, you change this at the beginning. If you're using an existing franchise, just go into your league settings and turn skill level down to pro. Keep it on simulation. Please trust me on this, pro. It's not exactly easy. This does play extremely well. And make sure you all you need to make sure is that core length's at 10, accelerated clock off, and then of course tutorial pop-ups off, auto progress players on, and full roster off. But the main thing is make sure you got that skill level set to pro. Then we're just going to go ahead. All the other settings should come in from the main menu, especially if you're starting a new franchise. But go ahead and just double check if you want to. Just kind of double check, make sure everything's there. We're going to go ahead and go into sliders and gameplay sliders. And you're going to want to do this after every game. You're going to want to back out of your franchise and hit the reset and then reload back up, hit the reset button, and then import from the main menu and set them. It's just good for the gameplay to do it after every game. It doesn't take that long. Anyway, as you can see, most of the sliders for the player are going to be 25, with the exceptions of wide receiver catching is going to be at 40 and tackling is going to be at 35. Otherwise, every single slider for the user is 25. Pretty basic, pretty simple. Makes the whole import process after every game pretty simple. So CPU is going to be very, very easy as well. Every single slider for the CPU is at 50, other than run blocking and fumbles are at 55. Again, makes it very easy to import after every single game, just to make sure the game keeps playing well, because it's 50 and 55. So very basic.
I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy's, then I get a rollie, then I meet a bitch, and then I get a zip, and then I take a dip into her womanist. I feel like Carson once I got the wisdom in for niggas shit the bitch. I got a funny feeling that you niggas falling. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come different, yo.
Okay, special teams are going to put field goal power down to 40, field goal accuracy at 45. The exact same thing for punt power and accuracy. And then kickoff power is going to be 45 as well. Injuries, we're going to borrow a page from Josh C. and use 39 for inside franchise per his recommendation. It really plays well. Fatigue, we're going to put it back down to 50, and player speed threshold stays the same. We're also going to borrow some penalties from Matt 10, being the offside, false start, and the holding. We're going to leave them at 99, 70, and 60. Straight from him. I give credit where it's due, so I am borrowing those from him. Face mask is going to go down to 50. DPI is 75, and legal block in the back is going to be 55, and roughing the passer is at 50. Pretty simple. Alright, so one thing I do also recommend is getting T-Dog sliders. You can find them on Operation Sports. I'll also have the link to my slider setup, which has his link in the description below. Anyways, if you want to press the pause button, now's the time to do it. These are the sliders for his XP sliders. Special teams are left alone, but anyway, here are the sliders. Go ahead and pause it if you want. Alright, last thing we got to do inside our franchise is got to go over to our auto subs, and we're going to make them exact same as the main menu. It is going to be quarterback sub out at 40 for the offense, and defense, it's going to be defensive end, defensive tackle, and linebackers are all 40 for the sub out. That's it. Make sure you hit that options button to accept and continue, that way it saves. And that's it, guys. This is playing absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, I will post a link to my slider setup on Operation Sports, so you can have a visual breakdown if the video doesn't do it for you. You can also leave some feedback. One other thing you can see here on the side is if you decide you want to stream or post any clips, I recommend deactivating all the songs from EA other than the Madden music. Plus, it sounds better anyway. So, thanks for watching the video, guys, and let me know how it plays for you. Peace.